Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a unit that I've been getting some real good success with against this Sorin Guild Hunt boss. And she's the Graveborn, and her name is Sylvina. Now, she's a rare unit, so basically anyone can get her, you can build her. Really easy to build. So what we'll do is we'll go through her skill set, and then we'll take her into some guild hunts, test the damage, and then drop her out of the guild hunt and test the damage with that and see what the difference is and why I really like her. So the first thing we're going to look at is her skills. So her ultimate, basically she darts behind the enemy with the highest energy, deals damage and reduces their energy. That's the basics of it. We'll just paraphrase these. Very simple. Highest energy unit, she'll dart behind them, deal damage. Sweet. The next skill, really nice too, actually gives herself a shield, which increases her haste as well, but the damage reduction in what we're using her for is actually pretty nice, so we'll get into that as well. And then when we look at her third skill, at the beginning of the battle, once again, she dances behind the enemy mage with the lowest defense rating. If there's no mage, it'll just be the unit with the lowest defense rating. But basically, she goes behind an enemy and starts attacking them. So when you actually go into it, what she'll do is she'll dart behind an enemy, start attacking them, put her shield up, and then just keep attacking. Once her ultimate's up, she'll go behind the enemy with the highest energy. Now, when we look into the battle against Sorin, maybe we'll just put her through in some runs and just give you a look at it in case no one's built her yet. So we'll go test hero, watch her work. So in the Sorin battle, the thing that's amazing about this is Sorin does have the AoE charm, but the AoE charm is only directed in front of him. So the reason I like using her in this, and I didn't come up with this strategy when I was very early in the game, one of my guildies actually showed this strategy to me, so I've been using it ever since. It does require you to manual, but basically the way it works is at the start of the match, she'll go behind Sorin, which means he'll turn around and attack her and not be facing the rest of your team. Then when he does use his charm, it will charm her, she'll run forward, he'll turn around, then as soon as her charm breaks, that's when you're going to pop her ultimate skill. She'll go back behind him, he'll turn around, and it's just rinse and repeat, and basically he'll just keep charming her now and leave the rest of your team alone. Now, it is one that you do have to do on manual so that you can control when she is going to use her ultimate, because you don't want her to be behind Sorin. Use the ultimate, go where the rest of your teammates are, and then he'll charm everyone. So that's the key, because it is that charm from Sorin that does do most of the damage to your team, just basically killing themselves. When we look at mine as well, I don't have the best gear on it, but after my last summon session, I believe I do actually have enough Graveborns, if I want to actually ascend her. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to do the stupid one and waste my my elite ones okay, so we can do this, ascend that, and then we'll use him as two fodders to ascend her. So I think that's the best idea right now. Like I said, I have got the other guy that I could ascend. I'm not really using Graveborns in my team at the moment, so she's the only Graveborn that I'm really using at the moment. I don't have any Chimeras, so she's the only one that I'm really using for any sort of content. So I figure why not, and plus down the track we can always fodder her off as well. And I think we might have just enough to actually ascend her to Legendary Plus and then really test her out. So if we go like this, ascend, yes. So we've got two of them, and then we can ascend again. I think I'm doing this right. Let's go. Yep, this is right. This is right. And then we can do that and that. Okay, now we've got her to Legendary Plus. This is actually really nice because I need more Legendary Plus units anyway to be able to get my Resonating Crystal up. Now that leaves me with 4 Legendary Plus units, which is really nice. I need one more, then I'll be able to, once I get the experience, get my whole team up to 141 and get the turn duration on Brutus. That's another topic. But now that we've got her there, like I said, her gear isn't the best because in my team I do use the Savius, who's got my best set. I also do use the Leica, who's got my second best set. So she's there on the third best. I could probably take the helmet and armor off of Savius to give to her to get her tankier, because that's the thing I really want, is the tankiness. The weapon doesn't really matter. But for this one, I think we'll just give it a test and we'll demonstrate the sort of effectiveness and show you the run that she can do. So We'll go in here, go challenge. So I am going to forego my my faction bonus, which does lose damage, but you'll see when we do the other test that it actually still does give me more damage overall. So we'll go into this, we'll go begin battle, and we'll take that off. As you can see, she's behind Soren, he turns around. Now what we're going to do is we're going to spam everyone else's abilities when they come off cooldown, because we do want to just use them. Nomura we might save for when we do need a heal, which we kind of do now, so we'll just use everyone's ability there. Now that she has been charmed and turned around, we are going to use her ability as soon as it's available. There we go, get back behind him. As you can see, now he's attacking her. We'll wait for him to use his charm again. You're going to use Nomura's heal as soon as possible because we do want to keep her alive as much as we can. Like I said, the better gear will help me survive his AoE flame attack. Now that AoE flame attack is always going to attack everyone. There's no doubt about it. But this is what we're trying to avoid, the charm. There you go. She's been charmed. She's been charmed. My team is dropping. If my Nomura can get in quick, I'm going to put on auto so that she'll instantly use it. Turn him around. We get the heal, so we might survive one more charm with this team. Like I said, depending on how far you are in the game, it'll help you out more. She didn't actually dart right behind, so we'll see how it goes. We'll get some more damage in, and that's going to be the end of it. So 2.8 million, for me, is a really good score at the moment. And like I said, you can see the way she just... You keep getting her behind Soren. She's the only one that gets charmed. It saves your whole team destroying themselves, basically. So we look at the log. That was, what, yeah, 2.8 million damage. So now we'll go challenge again. We'll take her out. I think I just put Savius here because my Ksos isn't... I suck at this guy's name. Ksos. He's only elite, basically. So I leave him in the back row. Savius can do some tanking, but pretty much Brutus can do most of the tanking. We do get the faction bonus again in this one, so we'll check the damage and let it go. And for this one, I'm just going to put it on full auto because I just spam the skills anyway. You don't have any of that strategy to sort of think about. But as you can see, my Brutus is charmed. He's smacking my guys. Once he does end up charming the Savius, it's when everyone does start to get dropped. But here we go. We are surviving this first wave. Really nice. Now everyone is charmed. And let's see what he's doing. So we're still getting there. Brutus is still charmed. We're starting to lose units now. We're at the 1.5. I can't remember what we did last time now. I think it was 1.8. Luckily, he has not charmed Savius yet. That's actually really helped us out here. And we'll see, hopefully... Okay, so there we go. Savius gets charmed. Really destroys the Nomura there. Turns back, gets some damage in again. Charmed again. As you can see, if he does charm Savius early for me, it's pretty much game over. But now Savius will sort of go between being charmed and doing a bit of damage and just dance between that, and then it'll basically run out of time. So we've got 20 seconds left. We'll let it keep going, see how we go. 14 seconds. As you can see, Savius is a beast in this. He can actually just take so much damage and just heal himself up. I think the last time we just got into that higher damage range, which made him deal more damage to us. But there you go. That one was 2.3, so let's look at the difference. So yeah, 2.3 to 2.8 million damage. It's not the end of the world, like it's not crazy, but it is really noticeable, the difference of it. And that is why I do think that even though she is not considered one of the best elite units in the game, I definitely do think that Sylvina has a real place in the game for some content. The other thing about her is in just general content as well. It's really nice to have a unit that can really disrupt your enemy's team. For something else, which is probably my next video that I'll make, where I talk about using Tassie as a tank, which is what I've been doing lately. She works really well in this as well because she can disrupt the back row of your enemy team and sort of draw attention away from, you know, your more frail tank. If you haven't pulled the best tanks in the game, you know, she can actually take some damage away from them by darting behind. Like I said, she's got that shield, which is going to mitigate a bit of damage so she can actually survive for a bit. And yeah, she just has really nice synergy, especially if you're using a Graveborn team. I feel like she'll fit in well. Like if you had a Shamira and you can put her in as that sort of distraction of the backline, while your Shamira might be sitting in the front row, doing pseudo tanking until she gets her ultimate to heal. You could have this Sylvina doing some damage in the back row, but more importantly, taking the aggro away from the mage in the enemy team and making it attack her instead of Shamira so that you can spread that damage and help everyone live. So that is going to be it for Sylvina. Let me know what you think about her. Let me know about any other strategy you guys have for Soren. Like I said, that's the best one I've sort of found so far. So I'd love to hear your ideas, but thanks for watching, guys, and I'll look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.